everyone. It's your girl, Regina Sunshine, coming to you from what is always a beautiful day for me here in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, actually in Douglasville, Georgia, with the Regina Sunshine Show here every Monday from 12 noon to about 1:15 p.m., bringing you my version of midday motivation, helping you get a Regina Sunshine state of mind. And I'm so excited about today's show. It's a different type of show. If you watch my show for a while, you know I typically have, 3 to 4 guests here. Today we have one amazing guest, a different type of show. Actually is one of our 2018 Awesome Girl honorees. Chef Lala is in the building, and I'm going to be interviewing her as well as being a part of a live segment she's going to do on our show. So we're so excited. She's here. Her family is in the building with her as well. It's going to be a great day here on the Regina Sunshine Show. All right. So I do want to start with a couple of announcements just to make sure you guys know what's going on at Regina Sunshine Global Network, as well as some other things that are going on outside of the network. Well, on June the 10th, 2019, we will have the second annual Boss Awards, Boss Men Awards here, along with the 4th annual Young Boss Awards, where we honor boys ages 5 to 17 that are excelling in whatever area of gifting that they pursue. And we're so excited. It's going to be right here at Regina Sunshine Global Networks at 4040 Chapel Hill Road, Suite T in Douglasville, Georgia. Honoring, like I said, some amazing men and some amazing boys as well. And then, as a part of that, we're going to have a $500 business pitch competition. So we're going to give boys ages 5 to 17 that are either in business less than a year or they have a business idea, the opportunity to hit the stage and pitch their business to 4 very qualified multimillionaire business owners that are friends of mine. And these guys are tough. It's going to be interesting to see how tough they are on these kids this day, but it's going to be an opportunity to win $500 towards your business pursuits, as well as each of these 4 businessmen have agreed to donate some mentoring time to our Young Boss business pitch competition individuals. So we're excited about that. If you want to be a vendor or a sponsor, or even go ahead and buy your ticket for the event that day, you can go to reginasunshine.com, go to upcoming events, and all the upcoming events are listed there along with their Eventbrite links, okay? The next award show of the year is going to be on August the 24th. It'll be the Awesome Girl Awards. It is the 5th year that we'll be doing the Awesome Girl Awards. And as a part of that, we will be launching the Awesome Girl book. We are looking for 30 girls to write, to be, I guess you say, collaboration or collaborative authors as a part of this book, to tell why they believe they're an awesome girl and to share 5 affirmations that help them stay inspired, stay positive. And the whole goal behind this book, number one, I want to give our girls that aren't published authors an opportunity to be a published author. And number 2, to give girls that are reading an opportunity to find a girl that is like them, that has similar hobbies or pursuits or dreams that they do, to remind them that they also are awesome girls. And right now, as of right now, I think we have 22 or 23 of the girls already. So we have a couple of slots left open. Again, if you want to be a part of this project, you can actually email me at reginasunshine.robinson@gmail.com. We'll get your girl signed up to be a part of the Awesome Girl collaboration book. And one of the biggest things I'm excited about is that the Andrew and Walter Young YMCA is partnering with us on this effort. So the award show is actually going to be at the Y, at the Andrew and Walter Young YMCA. And so I'm excited about that. Shout out to Michael Supreme over there at the Y for hooking that up and continuing to help me build strong relationships with our community partners. All right. And let's see. I guess this is a big thing. This Wednesday, February the 20th, is Sunshine at the Capitol Day. This Wednesday, 9 o'clock, I will be honored with a resolution authored by Representative Valencia Stovall from House District 74 and co-authored by Representative Mike Glanton and Representative Kimberly Alexander and others. I don't know who the others are. I just happen to know those 3 representatives personally. They have all come together and authored a resolution in my honor. So I will be honored during the session on the House floor. Well, I won't be on the House floor because, you have to have special permission to be on the House floor. But me and my people will be up in the gallery, and they will call our names during session. We'll stand up and all of that. So if you want to join us, first of all, the state capitol is a public facility. You're always, able to go out there anytime you want to and see what the people are doing with your money. at any time. You can go sit in session, but you're definitely welcome to join us. If you want to, be in the pictures with me and my family and friends, we're going to be meeting on the second floor in the Rotunda area to take pictures with the representatives and the governor and everybody else. I have no clue who we're taking pictures with, but I just know I was told to be at 9 o'clock in the Rotunda area, and whoever wants to be with me, to be with me 9 o'clock in the Rotunda area at the Capitol. So a couple things to mention. If you've never been to the Capitol, you need to have a valid state ID. All adults need to have a valid state ID. Kids don't need them. But everyone has to go through security. So don't come rolling up in the Capitol toting stuff with you that's going to get you put back out of the building. So we don't want to see you being escorted out of the facility. So again, make sure you leave all your special stuff at home. Come to the Capitol clean. And with your state ID to come and hang out with us. It won't be that long. The recognition process is not that long. I think what takes most of the time is probably the pictures. Other than that, they recognize you and then you move on. Because I think, you have to recognize that there are, I don't know how many, I can't even think right now how many representatives we have in the House. But, each of them through the course of the session do recognize individuals. So I won't be the other person recognized that day. I'm not sure who else will be. I do want to mention as well, I think it's March the 14th, the Women in Radio will be recognized at the state capitol as well. We've got some radio icons and legends in the business here in Atlanta and in Georgia in general that will be honored on that day. And I think including Joyce Littell from V103, who I've had the opportunity to meet and work with, will be honored on that day. So that's another great time for you to go to the Capitol and support the efforts of people out here living their dreams, using their gift to be a blessing to other people. And a special thank you to Representative Stovall. I have to say thank you to her and the other representatives, Representative Glanton and Representative Alexander. All of them have helped me as I've worked with the Young Boss and the Awesome Girl Awards, giving the kids tours of the Capitol, and giving us of their time and their energies, and I'm thankful for that. And Representative Stovall has been with me through the entire Awesome Girl journey from the very first year. Every year she's had my girls at the Capitol, and I'm just thankful to people like her that are in public service who don't see it as a pedestal to be on. Because some people just want, to have that title. Some people understand, like she does, that it's an area of service, and she serves her community heavily. So thank you, Representative Stovall, for thinking of me for this honor. I still got a lot of work left to do, and hope I continue to make you guys proud. All right. So that's it. Other than our lineup for today, after my show at 5 o'clock, we got the Sunflowers in Motion Health Awareness and Line Dance Show. That's where Ms. Barbara Baylor teaches you all the traditional line dances that we all should know for your next family cookout, reunion, cruise, or whatever it is. But from having her on the show, I found there are hundreds and hundreds of line dances that most of us don't know or have never heard before. But she teaches some of the traditional ones as well as some of the older ones. And you can catch her here at 5. And if you want to come in and join the class and be on her show, like I said, come out here to 4040 Chapel Hill Road, Sweet Tea in Douglasville, Georgia. All right. Then at 7 o'clock, we have the Teen Bride Tribe Game Show. This is where we ask the question, whose tribe knows their bride the best? That show is founded by Michelle English and Cindy Brooks, hosted by the awesome Jason Carey. And we got, I don't know if he has ones and twos. DJ Blendistry is lending us all types of sound effects and great music for this show. So if you want to, again, Mondays at 7 o'clock, not only do we have a great game show here, but they feed you. There are many places you go and get a free show and some food on a Monday night at 7 o'clock. So again, I told you where we are. We're at 4040 Chapel Hill Road, Sweet Tea in Douglasville, Georgia. All right. And then at 9 o'clock, we close out the evening with The Curve, which is our roundtable women's discussion show from a curvy woman's perspective. All right. I think that's it. A shout out to my sponsors, Leading Through Living Community, Bold Favor Media Group, both founded by Lanita Mitchell Blackwell. you can go through leadingthroughliving.com, and you can see all the services that are offered there, from publishing to coaching services, even opportunities for them to help you get your own show, because there are other people within the Leading Through Living team that do have other media platforms outside of Regina Sunshine Global Network. So again, thank you to Lanita Mitchell Blackwell for always supporting my efforts and for putting me in spaces that the things that are happening in my life right now can start to happen. All right. Well, I always go to the first break talking about what I'm thankful for. And today I'm thankful for a family that loves me no matter what. I hear all the time as I interview people, stories about people who have families that don't love them and don't support their dreams. And I have no idea what that feels like. I've always been supported. I've always been loved and uplifted and encouraged. I've always had people around me that had my back. And so I can't imagine what it's like to walk through this world not having that. And it's interesting. I tell people it's almost like I won't say I was living in a bubble or any type of Camelot type situation. But before I got into women's ministry, I had no idea so many people had been hurt or were broken because of things that happened in their own family. So a shout out to my family. Thank you guys for always loving and supporting me. That don't mean they agree with everything I do. Let me just say that. They're the first ones to call me and say, why you post that on Facebook? Take that down. Or, you know, whatever else. They love me enough to tell me the truth, but they support me and keep me moving forward. So thank you to everyone in my family for being the force behind the scenes that many people don't get to see. All right. So we're going to take a quick break. When I come back, I'll be live here with Chef Lala on the Regina Sunshine Show here at Regina Sunshine Global Network. Oh my goodness, I'm calling time I can get back on air. All right, you're back live on the air at Regina Sunshine, here on the Regina Sunshine Show at Regina Sunshine Global Network. And I'm so excited to have today's guest with me here live in studio, one of our 2018 Awesome Girl honorees. Welcome, Chef Lala.
Hi.
Oh, she came to life. Did y'all see? So, welcome to the show. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Good. Well, you know, I normally talk about how I met someone, and you were actually nominated to be a part of the Awesome Girls by Chef Shayla Wright.
Yes, my chef sister.
A 2017 Awesome Girl honoree. And in fact, I think she sent a nomination, and her mama sent a nomination. They were going to make sure that you got on the event that day. So, shout out to the Wright family for supporting our efforts here. So, do this for us. Tell our audience a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Chef Lala, and I'm 16 years old, and I own my own catering business called Lala Sugar and Spice. And I cater cupcakes and cakes, and I help out with many events like baby showers, weddings, and birthday parties. And I got into the industry by my mentor, Chef Trigay. She's a Food Network star winner, and she's won many shows. And so when I met her, she got me into the culinary business, and I started doing, instead of just baking items, I did savory foods as well.
Okay.
So I'm an all-around chef. I don't just do cupcakes. So I'm pretty excited, and I've been cooking ever since I was 8. I learned by my grandmother and my father and my mother, so it runs in my family. So I'm pretty excited to be here today.
Well, I did read that in your bio about your mentor. Now, I'm one of those, I like competition shows, so I watch guys' grocery games all the time.
Yeah,
so I know
she's on there.
you gotta know a little something
Yeah,
to
yeah.
win that show, because he throws all types of obstacles and everything in their path to kind of mess them up. So the
Yeah.
fact that she won that, I was like, oh. And then of course Food Network star, that's huge.
Yes.
That's huge. So how did you meet your mentor?
Through my mom's friend. So she's best friend with my mom's friend, and everyone knows that I have a passion for cooking. So when my mom's friend told Chef Trigay about me, Chef Trigay was like, I gotta meet her. So we had a meeting at the Sundown, like all the way at the top. I was so nervous. And I can remember the first time we met, she came in and we had creme brulee on the table. And before we even started talking, she said, taste the creme brulee. So I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. So I get the spoon and I'm about to eat. She was like, nope. The first thing you do is smell your food. So then I smelled my food, and then I tasted it, and I had to guess what different ingredients was in it. So that first time I met her, I knew it was intense, and I knew, like, after this is game time.
All right, so she came in not playing with you.
Yes.
She came in like, all right, we're going to do this the right way.
Yes.
Off gate. I love that. I do. Now, you mentioned that your cooking gift, is something that has, I guess, been passed on throughout your family. What are some of the things, I guess, that some of the dishes or different items that kind of have been passed on, like maybe family specialties?
Oxtails. My dad is a grill master, so we always cooking lamb and beef tenderloin and ribs. And then my grandma and my mom, they're more home style, so like spaghetti and all of those different types of food, healthy options.
I'm starting to get hungry already. Yes, listening to you. So, so even though this is, I guess, a family gift, and everyone tends to enjoy cooking, you've, I guess, kind of taken it to another level. What was it about this particular area that made you say, you know what, I really want to do this for real?
I'm a very I like everything to be perfect and tedious. So when I'm cooking with my mom, everything is just put this in here, put this in here. But then when I start baking, I can tell the difference. Like, everything needs to be down to the T with each measurement. So once I start doing that more and more and cooking for my family's birthdays, because I have a lot of siblings, I knew this was my passion.
Wow, I love it. So when you think about your dreams for the future, what are some of the things that you dream about?
I really want to have my own restaurant with my family. That's what I really want to do. And then be able to travel around and explore and taste different foods and help other people grow their businesses around the world.
I love that. So if there was somebody that came through the door right now today and they're like, I got a check for you, it's time to open your restaurant, do you know where you want it to be, and maybe even what types of food you would serve?
I don't know exactly where yet, because I want it to be in Atlanta, but then I also want to move up north also, because there's a lot of amazing chefs up there. But food-wise, I know I want to be over the desserts, of course, and my dad be over the grill, the food, the meats. So I want it to be like a family-style restaurant.
One thing I can tell you for sure, anytime there's a restaurant that has any type of grilling going on and you can smell it down the road, you pull over to see what's going on. That smell will definitely draw people in. Now, you mentioned, I think it's interesting because I think I shared this whenever we did the Awesome Girl Awards, some of the flavors of your creative cupcakes. Maple bourbon cupcakes.
Yes.
Chicken and waffles cupcakes.
Yes.
Berry chocolate Oreo. And strawberry filled cupcakes were the ones you had listed. Tell me about this chicken and waffles cupcake.
So we get a piece of chicken breast, and I have my own flour, and we soak it in buttermilk, and then we fry it, and then I have my cupcake, my vanilla cupcakes. And so then I make my own buttercream frosting, and I place the chicken on top with the piece of waffle, the homemade waffle. I don't do nothing from the box. So then we get the chicken and the waffle, and then I sprinkle a little syrup on top. That's it.
Well. That sounds good. It sounds like something my son would take the tray of. Y'all know Gabe, and go back in the back somewhere and come back with an empty tray, for sure. Well, you know, you've already talked about wanting to have your own restaurant. And you also mentioned wanting to help others with their own business. Where's that passion for helping other people?
Because I know my mentor has helped me and my family has helped me. And I know that feeling when you don't really want to ask for help, but you know you need it. And you know your business wants to be on another level, but you don't know who you want to reach out to. So I want to be one of those people that people be like, oh, that's Chef Lala. I know she's going to get me to that next level. I want to be one of those type of people.
That's what's up. I like that a lot. So, legacy. When you think about the legacy of Chef Lala, like when people are sitting around years from now, they're talking about Chef Lala and the great things she did. What do you hope are some of the things they say about you?
For one, my food. It needs to be amazing. Once that first bite, they need to be like, I know that's Chef Lala. I know that's Chef Lala. That's the main important thing. And then, you know, my personality. They need to be like, I love her personality. She's very nice and kind, and I just want to be one of those type of people that they never forget.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And so if there's a young person watching and maybe they have a dream, it might not be to be a chef, maybe it's just something that they really want to do, but of course they're thinking, oh, I'm too young, I need to wait till I become an adult to do this. What are some of the things you would say to them?
Don't rush. Enjoy your childhood, because you got a lifetime to be great, and you're great now. So don't rush. Just take your time and plan out your goals, and don't just take your time. You got time.
Well, on that same line, two things that kind of go hand in hand. Number one, I guess, what is one of the biggest struggles you had to overcome? And I guess maybe one of your biggest victories. So we'll start with the biggest struggle. What's one of the biggest struggles you had to overcome?
Asking for help. Definitely. Sometimes I like to do everything on my own, and I just get overwhelmed, and I don't know how to just ask for help and just take a break. And my mom tries to help me, but I'm always independent. You know, I'm the oldest sister, so I try to make sure everything's straight. So asking for help is one of my biggest struggles. But overcoming, definitely my time management, because I take a lot of time on one thing, like my dad. So I think I've gotten a lot better with that.
Awesome, awesome. Well, do this. Tell our audience where they can find you. Where on social media or I guess your webpage. Where can they locate you in case they want to book you to come and speak to a group of young people, or they want to book you to come and cater at an event?
You can follow me on Instagram, where I post a lot of my upcoming events on thereal.lauren, thereal.LAURYN, not an E. And you can follow me on Facebook at Lauren Strong and Twitter at Lauren Strong as well.
Awesome. Well, we're going to take a break.
We have someone in the audience from Facebook that she may have missed it. She wants to know her greatest accomplishment.
Oh, yeah, your greatest accomplishment. Yeah, I did that. What has been your greatest accomplishment so far?
So far, I have many of them, but I know one recently when the Super Bowl was down here, I got the chance to go to the CEO of Coca-Cola, and I got to go to his house and cook for his family and friends with my mentor. It was really hurting, but I was there to help.
I'm going to need to know how we get to those doors. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you, producer Christine Gardner, because I kind of went right past that when she answered the other part of the question. That's what's up. That's a serious connection, for real, for real. Well, we are going to take that break, and when we come back, we're going to change up, because you've already got set up for your live cooking demonstration. Yes. You've got some family members in the audience that I even think might want to come on and act like sous chefs, or just want to be in the shot for this. So we'll talk about it during the break. But you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back here on the Regina Sunshine Show on Regina Sunshine Global Network. live on the air at Regina Sunshine, here on the Regina Sunshine Show at Regina Sunshine Global Network. And we're back with Chef Lala, and we've been joined by, I don't know, test tasters, you know. So do this for us. Introduce your test tasters to the audience.
These are my taste testers, and this is Caitlin. This is Allison, and this is Kristen, also known as my sister.
They're so excited. I love it. They're so excited. All right, so we are here for your live cooking demonstration. So first of all, tell our audience what you're preparing today.
So today we'll be making beef and horseradish crostini, and it's a very delicate dish, and it's very easy to make.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay. So. You want to start off with a beef tenderloin, which is just the name of a large cut beef before you cut it into steak. So once you cut it into little pieces, then it's steak. But this is, you know, a large piece because, you know, we got to eat.
So that's a meat lesson. So it's steak. Once you cut it into pieces, it becomes steak.
Yes.
Okay.
But right now it's beef tenderloin because of the large cut. Okay. So when you get it, you want to cook it on 2 minutes for each side on the stove. Make sure the pan is very high, and then you're going to place it on there in each side. But me, I cooked it on the grill for 1 minute because, you know, I want that smoky flavor and I want all the juices in there. Plus, you know, my dad, he's a grill master. So I did it on the green egg, which is made out of ceramic, and it's like one of the best grills out there.
All right, I have to ask, how do you prefer your meat in terms of?
For this dish, I wanted it medium rare. So at the temperature about 135 degrees, but if you want it medium, it could be 145 degrees.
Okay, awesome.
So while that's cooking, once you cook it for 2 minutes on each side, you're going to place it on the pan and put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you're going to wrap it in saran wrap and put it in the freezer for an hour. So once it's in the freezer, you're going to make your sauce. And this is the horseradish sauce. So we're going to get 4 tablespoons of Greek yogurt.
Okay.
And Greek yogurt is very kind of tangy because it's, you know, Greek. So I wanted to have that with the horseradish because the horseradish is a very pepper flavor.
Okay.
And it's dairy free, and it goes great with beef.
Well, back to the Greek yogurt. I mean, is there, I guess, a substitution that could be made, or you prefer the Greek yogurt for this?
You can use sour cream or applesauce, but I prefer Greek yogurt since this is dairy free, and this kind of adds, you know, the milky flavor and the creamy texture to it.
Now, why is applesauce a good substitution?
Because of the texture.
Okay.
It's very fine.
She know her stuff, y'all.
And because of the horseradish peppery flavor, I added Dijon mustard, honey Dijon mustard, and it breaks the peppery flavor because later on we'll have radishes, which is also a peppery, spicy flavor. And my mom loves spicy flavor, so that's why this dish is great for my house.
So when you say spicy, you mean spicy in terms of having, I guess, a bunch of different spices, or spicy hot, for those of us that don't know?
Spicy hot.
Spicy hot. All right.
Spicy hot. And so then you want to mix that up real well, and then you want to add some pepper and pink Himalayan salt. And I use pink Himalayan salt because table salt has a lot of sodium. So this is kind of less. And it has more calcium, potassium, magnesium, and iron.
Pink Himalayan salt. Where can we get that?
At any grocery store, especially the farmer's market.
I've never heard of that.
It's great. My whole house has thrown away table salt, and we use only pink Himalayan salt. It's like very good, and you can see the difference. You can see the difference in your food, and you only need a little bit. You don't need a lot of the salt. Like, it's less sodium, but it also has a bolder flavor.
My people over there Googling right now, looking up stuff as you're talking.
So your sauce is done. It's that simple. But you can add more Dijon mustard depending on the taste, because, you know, the horseradish flavor is like very bold. That's why we add the mustard to it.
Now, this particular item that you're making, is this something that would be like an appetizer for an event?
Yes, an appetizer, because it's little portions as a crostini.
So, I know, you know, like I said, I like to watch competition shows. What is the difference in portion sizes, say, from an appetizer to an entree? Because I've seen people get, you know, get in trouble on these shows. Like maybe their appetizer was too big.
Yes. So, amuse, that's something where you take only one bite.
Okay.
So that would be, I want to say a deviled egg. No, a deviled egg is an appetizer because that takes about 2 bites.
Okay.
So an omusee is 1 bite, and an appetizer is 1 or 2 bites. And then you go to your entree, which is the meal, of course, and then it's so forth.
Because it's funny because most of us, y'all know y'all been to places like Outback or somewhere, and y'all want the huge appetizers. And then I started watching the cooking shows, and I'm like, but no, they get in trouble when the appetizers do. So thank you for educating us.
So after your sauce is done, you want to go to your bread.
Okay.
So I have French bread. We're using crostini, and that's just a form of cooking for the bread. And a lot of people get that confused with bruschetta. Crostini is thin slices and a round shape, and it takes less time, and the texture is fine. So you use white bread or French bread, which I'm using.
Okay.
Or bruschetta, where it has a wider shape and it's thicker.
Okay.
So that's the difference. A lot of people think it's the same thing, but you use different. Or like bruschetta, you use a sourdough bread.
Okay.
So then after you get your slices of bread, you want to use avocado oil or olive oil. It doesn't matter. I like avocado oil because it's very healthy for you, and it doesn't taste like avocados. No. It has a buttery flavor and a buttery texture. It's very thin.
Okay.
And a nuttiness flavor. So you want to mix that in your bread and make sure it's on both sides because you're going to flip them in the oven. So then once you get that on all the pieces of your bread, you're going to place it in the oven on broil for 1 minute, and then you're going to rotate it for another minute. Not 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Okay.
This is 2 minutes. You don't
I'm
want
glad
2
you
minutes.
showed that.
You don't want 2
Yes,
minutes.
that's 2 minutes. That's my bread.
You want 1 minute and rotate. You don't rotate, you're going to get this and this, and you don't want that.
So, a quick question about the avocado oil. Why avocado oil over all the different options? And you mentioned before that it's healthier.
Yes, it's healthier because it reduces inflammation, which is also good because a lot of diseases are caused by inflammation. And it also reduces cholesterol.
That's what's up. I'm telling you, all these people that you're using their products, they need to get your product endorsement, pay you some money, because not only are you educating, because my focus in here looking up everything that you have said.
Whatever you say.
So let them know I'm out here using your product, send me some free stuff, or write me a check, but go ahead.
Okay, so after you get your crostini ready, then you want to come back to your meat, and we're going to cut it into thin slices. Now, if you're not serving immediately, then you don't want to cut it and then place it back in the refrigerator. If you know you're serving immediately, then you'll cut your meat, because if you cut it and then put it back in the refrigerator, then all your flavor and juices are gone. So,
do you have any safety tips, I guess,
Yes.
for young people using knives in the kitchen?
You're going to want an eagle's claw. And you're going to put your hands like this, and then you're going to put the tip down right here, and then go down and cut it.
Eagle's claw. So that's so you can keep the tips of your fingers, is what you're saying.
Yes. Really, that's all we're doing. And you're also, sometimes you want to cut on a bias where it's like this, and you go at an angle, at a 45 degrees angle, and then you just get that type of cut. So it's kind of like in a diagonal shape, or you can go straight down.
Okay.
Like this.
Awesome.
Now my meat is at medium. I wanted it medium rare, but that's also fine. That's just because I put it in the oven for 15 minutes and not 10 minutes. So the time is also different. So once you cut all the slices of your meat, it's going to be cold cut, so you don't have to worry about it being room temperature or nothing. You're going to get your crostini and get that sauce that you made, and then spread it right across on one end. And then you're going to get a slice of your meat right here. Now, you also want to add some decorations, which is radishes. And radishes add a peppery crunch flavor to your dessert. I mean, not your dessert, I'm sorry, your dish. And top it off with some chives.
Oh.
And veggie lovers love radishes.
Well, I was just going to say, I got a couple of non-meat eaters in the audience. Can we do a non-meat version for them to try as well today?
Yes. You don't have to add the roast beef, the beef to it. you can just have the sauce in the.
Yeah, because I was going to ask them to try, but I know the first thing they were going to say was, we're not eating meat right now. We got something for you.
Yeah, we already discussed that.
We're going to hook up another version for y'all. I know.
And also, if you don't want to use beef tenderloin, you can use roast beef, thin cuts of roast beef. I know my mom is always in a rush, so she'll just get some roast beef out the refrigerator and just slap it on top. But you have to watch the sodium because you also have sodium in your sauce.
Awesome.
Or you can be bougie like my dad, and you can get some lamb and slap it on the grill. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But then it's that simple, and it's very flavorful.
All right. I was going to say, when you make a couple with a couple more of the meat and then a couple of just veggies. And I'm going to invite my producer and Michelle to step on around, and we're going to all taste together live on air. Y'all know I was going to find a way to get y'all over here.
Yes.
So that's it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Anybody else want to join us for a live taste test? You come on. Christine and Michelle, I'm waiting. Y'all come on. Somebody come around here by the girls. Come on around here by the girls. All right. She's serving us up. She's serving us up. Huh? He says, really on the reason he came. Oh, introduce yourself. Step right here and tell our audience who you are.
Hi,
Thank
Lauren's older brother, Aaron.
Well, he said this is the only reason he really came. So that says a lot right there about her food as well. So you got, we could put a piece of meat on mine today.
Oh, okay,
I rarely eat beef, but we're going to do this today for sure. All right, thank you. Y'all already, I thought we were going to do like a 1, 2, 3, everybody eating.
We're sorry, we're hungry.
Good.
Breakfast for me.
Is breakfast for you?
Thank you.
That is so good.
That's it, you don't even need meat.
Lauren.
Yeah, you do.
The sauce, the sauce by itself is awesome.
The sauce is amazing.
Right.
You can put anything on this with the sauce and spinach.
You can chop up some vegetables like some tomatoes and just slap it on there with some balsamic vinegar. That would be another
Yeah,
way.
the tomato sounds great.
Girls, our test tastes. What do y'all think? I love it. Michelle, Christine, you got it? Any questions for Chef Lala, ladies? What's your question?
He's a great cooker.
Yeah, you are a great cooker. It's okay, baby. We'll handle it. When the show is over, we're good.
I gotta say, she won.
She won? Awesome. Well, we thank Michelle English, and Michelle can stay where she is, and she, I know Christine got to get back to her. I know, see, I always tell people, come to Regina Sunshine Global Network, ready for anything, because you don't know where you're going to end up. Producing the show, on set, in the show. But these are so good. So is this something you came up with on your own, or did someone else teach you?
I get these ideas from, anywhere. I have a culinary Bible, you could say, my mentor gave me, and it has all the different types of foods in there. It has carrots, salmon, anything in there that you need. Yeah, I also do it for my cupcakes. But you just go down and you look up beef, and you can see like what is good with beef, horseradish sauce, Greek yogurt. And I just put everything together and I make one dish. So that's how I combine each ingredient that I looked up together into one thing. And then I added the Dijon mustard because once I just had the Greek yogurt and the horseradish sauce, I was like, I need something to break that peppery flavor. So then I added the Dijon mustard to it.
That sauce was awesome.
It really was. I was already thinking that the bread that ain't even toasted, I think I might slap. During the break, I might slap some sauce on there as well. How we doing on time, producer?
We have 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and finish out the show. Okay. All right, you're live with Regina Sunshine and Chef Lala here on the Regina Sunshine Show at Regina Sunshine Global Network.
Come on, have another one. Come on, get another one.
You're back live on the air at Regina Sunshine here at Regina Sunshine Global Network, and I'm still here with Chef Lala at an amazing taste testing. We were talking during the break that I don't normally eat bread because of the gluten, but they were eating it like it was so good. There was no way I wasn't going to eat that today, and I'm glad I did. So, you know, I was mentioning during the break to your mother that, you know, a lot of little kids are kind of picky and don't like to try different things. Have you found that your sisters will try all kinds of things that you cook for them?
Yes. Because it's me, they'll try anything, but it's because of my cupcakes as well, because I've, you know, done different flavors and done different things with my cupcakes. They know when I actually cook dinner, it's going to be different. So They love trying everything. And usually I'll do gluten-free recipes because of my mom and dairy-free recipes because of me and her. So, but I wanted to do a little different today.
So you do a number of different things. That's
Yes.
good because so many people are going gluten-free and a lot of people are vegan and everything else. So you're able
Right.
to adapt to whatever you need
Right.
to do.
Right. I could have used gluten-free bread for the crostini. And this is already dairy-free and it's used in many vegan recipes. So that's fine too. I could have substituted this with the applesauce. So I could have, done it.
That's good. It's great to have options because I remember I had an event once and I had, I'm not going to say her name, it's been a while ago. It was a chef that was catering for me and I told her that I had about half of my population was vegan and she was telling me she didn't know how to make a vegan dish and I was like, ma'am, I'm going to need you to do some research because you're going to miss out on a lot of business.
There's a lot of vegan recipes out there.
Yes. And so we did like a pasta bar and she kept calling me, if I put this in, it will be vegan. I'm thinking to myself, is this my job? Your job. One of us is supposed to be doing research, not me. But yes, that gives you, I guess, a wider open market that you can work with when you have all those different tools in your repertoire. Well, let's see. You talked about your mentor. Is there anybody else, I guess, in the cooking world? Not that I might not know their names because you probably know more than I do. There's somebody you just really want to work with.
That I really want to work with right now. At the moment, I don't. I do want to meet Bobby Flay. I've heard
yes.
my mentor.
I got a crush on Bobby Flay.
My mentor works with him a lot, and they're friends, and I just want to meet him. If I meet him, I'm there.
So how many degrees of separation is that? So she know her mentor know Bobby Flay. How can we get to Bobby Flay, y'all?
It's really close because I've been to the Food Network building, so it's really close. I just couldn't go upstairs because due to some construction, but I'm almost there.
Yeah, when I started watching Beat Bobby Flay, I was just blown away at how many different types of things he knows how to cook, and whoever comes in there, he can kind of stand toe-to-toe with him. So we're going to believe that. You're going to get your opportunity to be live on camera with Bobby Flay, and the whole world's going to see it, and we're going to be somewhere cheering like, we had her at Regina Sunshine Global one time in the past. Awesome. Well, do this again. Tell our audience again how they can follow you, where they can get up with you if they want to book you.
You can reach me at Instagram at thereal.lauren, thereal.lauryn, Facebook at Lauren Strong, and Twitter at Lauren Strong.
All right. Is there anything that you wanted to say today that I didn't ask you? Is there anything you like, I really want to say this before I go?
We really covered a lot of things.
I think we had a good time. Everybody have a good time today? Yeah.
Food was great.
Yes, yes. Well, you are welcome here anytime. Anytime you have a new project and you want to, get on the air and talk about what you have going on, call us. We'll get you on the show. I think it might be cool to have you and Shayla out here do something together.
That would be. We've done many events together. That would be fun.
I think we need to work that on out. Let's do that. All right. So remind me, station manager, we need to make sure we get the girls out here together. Go ahead.
We're going to be on the Ice Cream Festival sometime in June or July, but our current event that's coming up is going to be on March 4th for the annual Chef's World event, and we're going to be working together then.
Wow. So we want to attend. We want to know, be in the audience so we can be the taste testers or something. How can we get more information about that?
I can send you more information when I get some, but it's definitely coming. We actually have a call tonight, so you'll be the first person I update on.
Well, we are so proud of you. It's always a blessing to see our girls doing awesome things, and you're inspiring a whole other generation of girls coming behind you. And we're just honored we got to meet you. That's why I get excited about programs like the Awesome Girls, because they're girls that I would never meet. Right. But I get the opportunity to meet you guys and hear about what you're doing so we can share that with other girls who are sitting somewhere thinking maybe they can't do something because they're a girl. And then they see you and they're like, okay, if Lauren can do it, maybe I can do it too. So thank you for being willing to share your gift.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and close out the show. Again, a big shout out to our sponsors, Leading Through Living Community, Bow Favorite Media Group. Thank you for always supporting what we do here. I leave you with the words I always leave you with. Remember this, God loves you just the way you are. You are beautiful because you were created in love. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. You have the seeds of greatness within you. You were born to live a victorious life. You are brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous. You are worthy of the best things in life. Make sure you guys tune in next week. I actually have one of my mentors from Greenwood, South Carolina, driving in. We're going to do the entire show together. He's doing, y'all have heard me say before, every time I would go to his office, I always end up in tears because whatever I'm thinking, he's always thinking up here. That's the kind of mentor in your life, somebody who pushes you forward. So he's going to come and bully me live on air. No, he's going to come and check me. I'm going to let y'all see one of our true mentoring conversations and also talk about some of the great things he's doing in South Carolina. He just got through running for state representative there. Very successful businessman, does a lot of community initiatives. So I'm so excited Michael Gaskin will be live in studio with me here next week on Regina Sunshine Global Network. He's been texting me all morning about me getting my stuff together before he get here. So that's what a mentor should do, right?
Yes.
That's what a mentor should do.
Definitely
all
my
right.
mentor.
Your mentor's the same way?
Yes.
Yes. It's like every time he called me looking at the phone like, do I want to answer today? Do I need that in my life today? But then I recognize he cares about me.
Right.
And if someone loves you enough to want you to be great, you have to embrace that. All right? So we're going to go for now. I leave you with my personal motto. I always say it's not over till I win. If I hadn't won yet, that just means it's not over. So I tell you today, it's not over till you win. If you hadn't won yet, baby, that just means it's not over. Be blessed and keep winning. We're out.